Happy birthday. Assalamualaikum. Kembali lagi bersama Mak Pi dalam vlog gunung. Mak Pi mana? Mak Pi Gunung Yong Belar. Daripada 4-wheel Masjid Lodging ke pintu rimba. Kemudian kita orang rest sekejap. Kita orang naik 4-wheel pukul 4. So 4-wheel dalam 45 minit lah. Start hiking jam 5. Dan kita orang sampai di pintu Dong Periuk pada jam 6.40 lah. Ya, 6.40. Dan ketinggian camp Tudung Periuk berapa, Daniel?
1661.
1661. Okey, tadi starting point 1580.
580.
Tadi starting point 1580. Dan aku tidak kesorangan seperti biasa. Okey. Aku dengan the previous one, my friend. Tada! Daniel, researcher berkenaan dengan topo. Pula dah. So korang jangan lupa subscribe YouTube channel aku untuk tengok gunung-gunung sekitar Indonesia dan Malaysia. Information boleh ke gunungbagging.com. Okay? Ni lah owner dia, researcher. So next checkpoint is Camp Kasut. Welcome back. So hari ni aku nak tunjukkan range Titiwangsa ataupun banjaran Titiwangsa yang ada di hadapan aku. Okay, kalau diperhatikan di sebelah kanan sekali itu adalah Tok Nenek dan di tengah tu adalah Gunung Bubu dan di sebelah dia itu adalah Yong Yap. Jadi kita sekarang lalu dekat trail Yong Belar dan trail Yong Belar ni dia akan turun ke banjaran Titiwangsa ke V2 lah, version 2 Grand Titiwangsa. Nanti aku tunjuk korga dengan korbu gayung kan. Nanti aku tunjuk lah. Jadi selepas sejam kita berjalan daripada Camp Tudung Periuk, kita akan jumpa viewpoint yang dapat dilihat ke banjaran Titiwangsa Range ke belah Kelantan lah, Gua Musa. Okay. Cuma banjaran tahan tak nampak sebab jauh. Trek Yong Belar ni agak belecak. Okay, kalau korang dapat lihat video yang aku tunjuk tu. Sebab dia permukaan yang tinggi. Maksud aku start pun elevation dah 1500. Jadi sekarang kita berada di 1900. So embun tu sentiasa lembap. That's why trek dia macam ni. Tips untuk lalui trek macam ni, jangan takut untuk kotor, okay? Kalau dah tenggelam tu nak buat macam mana kan? Tapi daripada korang mengelak, takut terpijak akar yang licin dan jatuh, patah ke apa, itu kita tak nak lah. Okay, kita elakkan, minimizekan kita punya risiko. Daniel, okay Daniel?
Masih hidup.
Masih hidup. Masih hidup. Okey bang. Ketuk. Aduh. Apa lagi? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Cepat sikit. Apa lagi?
Semoga berbahagia dunia akhirat.
So sekarang kita sedang turun ke pintu rimba. Jadi daripada Camp Kasut nak ke puncak dalam sejam. Okay, tu pace normal lah. Kalau lambat sejam setengah. Kalau cepat 50 minit lah. Tapi kalau cepat lagi laju lah kan. Gantung pada pace. Apa pun sedap diri kat mana kita kan. Andai kata kita rasa kita penat, berhenti. Jangan push diri sangat. Okay. Sebab apa kita hiking ni nak tengok alam. Nak menghargai alam. Nak bersatu dengan alam. Okay. Gitu. Aku pun tak ada apa nak cakap. Tapi kita nanti dengarlah ulasan daripada Daniel. Sebab dia ada buat mungkin review about information Yong Belar. So about the gunung. And then Kita tanyalah sekejap lagi macam mana kan. Kalau aku cakap pun tak guna, asyik muka aku lah kan. So kita bagi muka orang lain tak. So setiap vlog gunung lepas ni akan ada muka orang lain. Okay. Hello guys, selamat datang ke Gua Tambun. Ya, Gua Tambun sama Daniel. Aku pun tak tahu tempat ni tapi dia tahu. Okay, semalam kita dah check in dekat Hotel Pai. Hotel P.
Mat Pie.
Mat Pai. Mat Pai, okay. Dan kita tadi makan nasi ganja pagi pukul 9 lebih. 9 lebih dah makan nasi ganja Ipoh. Lepas tu pergi KTM kan.
Yeah.
KTM station Ipoh dan kita ke Bukit Tambun. Aku pun tak tahu apa ada kat Bukit Tambun ni. Kita explore sesama lah. Tapi ada lukisan prasejarah ada dia.
Yeah. 3,000 tahun yang lalu.
3,000
Yeah,
tahun yang lalu.
Seni kuno.
Oh.
Ancient cave art.
Yeah.
Prehistoric.
Oh, okay. So check it out.
People think I'm like Indiana Jones kind of thing, you know.
Apa semangat tu Daniel. Daniel, I think this Gua Tambun forgotten by Malaysian.
Yeah.
Yes, kita sekarang nak pergi ke tengok lukisan yang berusia 3,000 tahun. Yes, sekarang kita nak lihat lukisan yang berusia 3,000 tahun pada zaman Neolitik di Gua Tambun. Kena hiking tak tengok tangga dia tinggi. Aku rasa tempat ni telah disingkirkan sebab tak ada akses. Kita orang kena lalu ladang kuda polo tu untuk sampai sini. Macam tak boleh masuk. Tapi aku tanya guard tu dan kita orang masuk. Ada lembu, kambing. Aku tak tahu. Tapi macam mana dia lukis lah. Mungkin dulu permukaan dia bukan macam sekarang. Tengok, ini dalam 10 meter tinggi. Takkan orang dulu tinggi 10 meter. So mungkin ni dulu gua yang tertutup. Mungkin lah. So Daniel, how you think about this drawing?
These are fantastic, fascinating. I mean, of course, it's what it could be more interesting than seeing the art of people who lived here 3,000 years ago. Great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. How did they get up there to do it? And these stalactites are absolutely great. But
Yeah.
I'm sure in the future maybe it will get more popular. Yeah, great. Probably one of the most significant prehistoric art locations in Southeast Asia. So
We will make this place popular. Okay. Ya, yang tengah-tengah tu rasanya macam orang hutan dekat berayut. Atas tu tupai. Dan persoalan dekat sini, ada ke orang hutan dekat sini? Orang hutan bukan dekat Sabah Sarawak ke? Aku tak tahu sangat. Dia ada satu persoalan dekat sini. Di mana di sini ada banyak lukisan pasal binatang lah. Aku tak tahu, tapi banyak binatang lah. Dan binatang yang salah satu dia adalah orang hutan. Korang tengok kat tengah tu kan, ada orang hutan. Tapi kat sini ada orang hutan ke? Kan? So macam mana dia tahu ada orang hutan dekat luar kalau dia tak pergi merantau? Kan, dia tak pergi tengok. So aku rasa mungkin yang pelukis ni adalah seorang perantau, seorang pertualang. Tapi ya, let's say aku tak tahu lah dia kayuh ke, jalan-jalan ke apa kan. Tapi dia explore banyak lah. Dan ada kehidupan laut juga kan. Macam ada macam dugong, tak dugong lah, tapi macam ikan lah. Ada penyu, mungkin penyu lah tu. So misteri, sangat misteri. Forget to introduce next to me. This is Daniel from Indonesia and they're actually from UK, is it? Yeah. So the special one because he make a website gunungbegging.com. Yeah, gunungbegging.com. So you guys can check on the link I show. I think he is a like professional hikers.
I wish.
Because he knows a lot, okay, about the prominence peaks and topography and everything. And for your information, Daniel have visit the mountains in Indonesia. How long you have visited?
Well, I've started about 10 years ago.
10
so,
years ago,
so I've done
man.
about 100 in Indonesia.
Okay, the most hardest Indonesia mountain.
Hardest? Well, Makonga was quite tough. That was a 6-day trek in southeast Sulawesi. You've got to cross a deep, wide river 3 times at the very beginning, even before you start the climb. It really depends. Different things are different, tough for different people. Depends on the weather. Sometimes it's the hardest thing is getting to the mountain. The access can be difficult, but yeah, give Java a try, because mostly the mountains in Java are quite easy, and you can always find an OJ. Transport's never a problem there, and especially Central and East Java, they are all absolutely wonderful mountains. So I love them.
Based on your experience, it's not a comparison for the mountain. No. Do you think that Malaysia mountain is hardest than the Indonesia? I mean, which one? Malaysia have a red forest.
It depends on the terrain. The peaks in Java are probably easier because the path is clearer. You don't have to do as much climbing under and over trees and stuff. But it's kind of similar to peaks in Kalimantan and peaks in Sulawesi. That's what it reminds me of, like non-volcanic areas where you've got it's similar. You really think about the elevation. If you're hiking along a ridge at 2,000 meters in Malaysia, or you're hiking along a ridge at 2,000 meters in Sulawesi, then actually maybe the flora and fauna is a little bit different, but mostly you're dealing with similar kind of terrain, the moss forest.
Hello gang, welcome back with Mat P. Mat P mana? Mat P Gunung Yong Belar. Sekarang kita orang pun dah settle Gunung Yong Belar last night. For one day they hike Yong Belar. Then today I want to asking Daniel about the day hike Yong Belar. Okay, from your opinion, from your knowledge and the trail, what you look around. So what do you think about Yong Belar?
Well, most important thing I would say is you need to start out very early. The earlier the better.
Yeah.
For several reasons. If you want to do it in a day, then you want to be back before dark, ideally. So start very early. The earlier you can get going, the better. The other good thing about starting early is that you've got more chance of a great view from the summit, because there's more chance of a bit of cloud by lunchtime. So if you can get there before lunch, before 12, then you've got a better chance of some nice views. But generally, I thought it was great. Quite a variety of terrain. Some of the sections of trail are very easy, and then there are other bits, especially like the last half an hour, where you've got to do a lot of climbing and it feels like an assault course, or like you're training for the army. But yeah, I mean that's what ridge hikes are like. I mean that's just normal, really. Views are excellent. Don't be fooled by the high starting elevation. Assuming you get the jeep to the end of the track, then you start at 1580. The summit's only 600 meters higher than that, so you've only got to climb up 600 meters. However, there's quite a lot of downhill involved because you're up and down. So
roller coaster.
So actually, it's a little bit harder than perhaps it looks on the map if you looked at it on the map. But you perhaps don't need as much water as if you're starting lower down, because it's quite cool above 1500, so that's another advantage, I would say. Also, there are several places along the trail where you get quite a nice view of the surrounding hills and other peaks further away. It may be the easiest of the G7, or the only one you can do in one day. But it's not easy. That doesn't mean it's easy. It's still something you should congratulate yourself on having achieved, I would say.
So how long will it take to settle down the Yong Belar from the starting point to Riba? 11 hours, right?
So we were up in about 5 hours plus a little bit of break time, and back down in about 4.5 hours, and plus some break time. So really, yeah, you need all of daylight. You want to allow 12 hours return, maybe 13 hours. So yeah, start before light if possible.
So, in your opinion, is it Yong Belar is more preferred to camping or day hike?
The negative from my perspective about camping is even though you do have water sources at the camp places, which is obviously good, that's why they're the chosen camp places, but there's a lot of routes around, so you definitely need a good mat if you want to have a good flat area to lie down. So that might be a disadvantage. The advantage of camping is, of course, that you can be at the Puncak even earlier, so you've got a really good chance of getting sunrise views. So that's always the advantage. So really, it's up to you. We were lucky yesterday because the weather was still nice when we were at the peak, so that was a success. But yeah, obviously, if it had been cloudy yesterday, then it would have been a shame, because you put in a lot of effort, and when you get to the top, it's nice to get the reward of a nice view. So yeah, I'm happy, but if it had been cloudy yesterday, I would have thought, oh, that's a shame. I want to see what the view is like from here. You know? So.
Nice sharing with Daniel. So thank you, Daniel.
Okay, terima kasih.
Yeah, sama-sama. Hope we see again around. Bukan kaleng-kaleng. You know, bukan kaleng-kaleng.
Kaleng-kaleng.
Yeah. Bukan kaleng-kaleng. Bukan Malaysia. Okay, ciao. Let's rock. Thank you, Rene.